answering all your peptide questions that everyone on this app is too afraid to tell you, but Mommy Ingrid will. How to make sure that you pick a safe manufacturer, reconstitution, dosing, what to expect, timelines, girl, the whole nine. I got you. So welcome back to the Scaredy Cat's Guide to Peptides. And I'm gonna get into specifics, so this might be a long video. Let's start out with the obvious. What are the results? I have zero makeup on right now. Literally nothing. I got nothing on right now. So yeah. As I always say, this is for educational purposes. This is not medical advice. Mommy Ingrid, not a doctor. Just a girl who has been able to get her hair, skin, and nails back to her peak 20s, bitch. If you don't believe me, I'll embarrass myself with this photo. Add that friggin'. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh my God, it's bad. Number 1, how to choose a safe source. This is actually the most important part. Truthfully, this is the most difficult part about starting your peptide journey because it's being thrown at you in all directions, and I totally get that. So here are the 4 things you want to look for whoever you choose. Number 1, you want to make sure that your source is based in the United States. Why is this important, you may ask? When things are shipped in containers, in vials already, girl, you don't know what you're getting, okay? You want it to be manufactured in the United States. That means that all of the peptides that come in a powder form have gone down the assembly line in the United States. 99% of the people that are DMing you, asking for your WhatsApp, saying, contact me here, girl, no. Number 2, you want to make sure they have a certificate of analysis, also known as a COA. A certificate of analysis certifies that a lab tech has done analysis on this. But this leads me to point 3. One test is not enough. You need for it to be sent to a third party, which is 3, third party tested. You truly do not want to be pinning yourself with something that is not third party tested. This is super, super important. Point 4, you want to make sure they do endotoxin testing. I'm going to explain what that is because I didn't even know. I had to look it up. The long and the short of it is endotoxin testing makes sure that everything in here is not going to produce any bacteria. Girl, no bacteria. Meaning any endotoxins in here are under 0.05. Now, if you're saying, why does it have anything at all? Everything that you have, everything around you has some type of endotoxin. It is a safe amount and then an unsafe amount, okay? No matter what it is, don't argue with me. When it is third party tested and they do endotoxin testing, they make sure that it is below or at the safe amount. Now, why do these products say not for human consumption? This is a question I get quite a bit, and I'm going to explain to you in the best way possible without getting flagged on this app. Number 1, it is not FDA approved in the United States, meaning it has not been cleared to be prescribed by a doctor. Why is that, you may ask? Basically, they want their hand in the pot and they're trying to figure out how. All of that being said, this has just been moved from a category 2 to a category 1, which is safe, girl. I love Amino Club. This is a 20% off coupon. They do all of the testing. They are manufactured in the United States. They do third-party testing, also have a certificate of analysis. You can look everything up, and in fact, they put a QR code to make it even easier. Additionally, this 20% off coupon is year-round. It's not even one-time use, girl. When you repurchase, I got you. Always saving you money. What can I say? Now moving on. When you actually purchase your peptide, here's how it's going to come in powder form. So many of you guys ask me, how do I reconstitute this? And again, I'm not a doctor, not medical advice. This is strictly for educational purposes. I use 2 ml. That is 2 pins to reconstitute. What is reconstituting? Reconstituting is getting it from a powder form to a liquid pinnable form. To do this, you need this next step here, backwater, bacteriostatic water. Where do you get backwater? Amino Club has backwater. But if you can't get it there, I put it in my Amazon. It's right under the link. Girl, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. You will also need pins. Again, in my Amazon. You will also need alcohol prep pads or just regular alcohol and some wipes. You want to make sure everything is sterile. So you will clean the top of the peptide as well as the top of the backwater. You take your backwater like this and you pull it into your peptide all the way down to the 100 mark. Now again, this is a 100 unit pin. If you get a 50 unit pin, girl, obviously that's 4 pins, okay? That would be 4 pins. This is 100 units, so you want 2 mLs. I'm popping in to say, I know this is long. Go ahead and lock in again. Now we're getting to the important stuff, dosing. I cannot recommend a dosing, But this is a conservative dosing plan that if you choose to do so, screenshot. If you want to know what I did, send me a DM and I'll tell you. But I cannot recommend anything. Again, not a doctor. Now let's talk about cycling. You need to be cycling on and off your peptides. What is the reason for this? You don't want the baseline that you come back to be higher every time. Your body needs to metabolize. You need to go ahead and produce all of the collagen. All of the good things need to go ahead and start happening in your body, okay? You need to cycle to make sure that your body has metabolized what you are already pinning and then can move on to the next cycle. For me, I saw the main results when I cycled off and then back on again. My results have continued to elevate. And if you're asking me for a timeline, again, 12 weeks on, 6 weeks off, 12 weeks on, 6 weeks off. Pin daily for 7 days. Some people choose to pin for 5 days. If that works for you, hey, go for it. Not a doctor. When you are reconstituting, make sure you roll your peptide. Don't shake it, girl. Don't do that. You're going to ruin the peptide. Lightly roll it. You can flip it over if there's some residuals at the top and roll it again. Once it is reconstituted, you must put it in your refrigerator. Yes, this cannot be held at room temperature. Bacteriostatic water, good for 30 days at room temperature. Your peptide, good from anywhere to 30 to 60 days in your fridge. That's everything you need to know about peptides. You can always DM me. I am so happy to answer your guys' questions. I get a lot of DMs, so give me some time, but I got you. Don't be scared. It's only peptides. I don't know what movie that's from, but you're welcome. I love you.